Alright, let's saute the peppers. We're going to use my iron skillet. You can use your pan of preference. I just think for sauteing, my skillet does the best job. I turned that up to just a little bit before high, and I'll wait for this to heat up a little bit, and we will go ahead and saute. Alright, so I'm actually going to use a tablespoon of sunflower and extra virgin olive oil, just to keep my pan from suffering. So we'll do that. Tablespoon actually, and we'll start off with that, and we will add the butter later on. Let's make sure that this pan is covered. See, the oil is already smoking. That means the pan is hot enough. We're gonna add some garlic to this. I like to slice my garlic. If you don't have one of those fancy slicers, you can use your potato peeler. Just act like you're peeling garlic, and they will look exactly like they do in that pan. Let's see. All right, so we got our garlic going. We'll throw in our onions and peppers. After your pan gets hot, you can bring it down to medium heat, just so you don't burn the vegetables. Basically, you just want to keep stirring them around until they are golden brown. Now we're just gonna add some spices. I've got a little bit of oregano here. We'll add some salt. I use sea salt. I prefer it. And then we'll add some pepper. You can use pepper balls, or you can use crushed pepper. I think I'm gonna go with the pepper balls today, just so that you guys can see what a little bit of color does to you in the pan. These are red pepper balls, so we'll add those in there, and then we'll just keep stir frying. Like I said, the butter will come later on once they're almost done. I don't want the butter to burn, and it kind of gives you like a bitter taste in the pan. Yep, so these will still get brown, and this is about 2 to 3 servings depending on how much you can eat. I tend not to eat a lot of potatoes. I probably won't even eat them all, but I'd rather get some of my vegetables in rather than potatoes. Alright, once you get some color in, we're going to add our tablespoon of butter. Try to stir that in there, get it melted. Once that's melted, just go ahead and add all your vegetables back in there, and we'll keep browning these. You want these to be caramelized, the onions, and the peppers to be a little, crunchy still, but some cooked. You don't want to eat raw vegetables. They are very hard to digest. Alright, so this is what our sauteed peppers and onions are looking like. You can see we got some color in there. Take your time to saute this, just so that way it cooks thoroughly and it doesn't burn before they are cooked. Alright, and then some of us may be thinking, well, a tablespoon of oil and a tablespoon of butter. Well, these fats are healthy fats, and they actually help carry vitamins in your body. And also, in order to lose fat, you have to eat fats. Just got to make sure they're the right ones. All right, so I started plating this already, but I want to show you guys how to plate this in order to get you to eat your proteins and your vegetables first and leaving your carbohydrates for last. So you want to do your potatoes first. I had already warmed these up. You want to put your potatoes first, and then you want to go ahead and put your salmon on top. That way you're getting to your salmon before your potatoes. And then we go ahead and add some of these beautiful vegetables. Now it's not going to be a lot. Like I said, this is probably going to be a few servings. And that looks like a lot of food, but in reality, it's really not. You want to put everything that you want to eat first and they're healthy on top. Leave any carbohydrates at the bottom. And this is what you come out with.